Welcome to the Business Blast podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. This episode is brought to you by Authors Unite. Authors Unite provides you with all the resources you need to become a successful author. You can learn more about Authors Unite and join the free community at authorsunite.com. Now, let's jump into the episode. All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Business Blast podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. Today I have Brandy Hunt with us, and she is an author. So welcome to the show, Brandy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thanks for joining us. We'll dive into the first question. The first one I have for you, Brandy, is what is the best story from your life that has an underlying valuable message?
The best story from my life is that you can go through anything and make it to the other side, and there is purpose attached to your pain.
And what is the most valuable piece of information we should know that's within your expertise or industry?
The most valuable piece of information I know is how to write and execute a very valuable book. I also, along with being an author, I also help people self-publish.
Oh, very awesome. So if you could give like one tip within the industry, what would it be?
One tip would be to find somebody who's already doing what you do so you don't make a lot of mistakes.
And what's your best piece of overall business advice? So not necessarily industry specific.
Oh, that's good. Networking. Well, two, if you said one, but networking and budgeting. Those would probably be my best two.
And if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Dream bigger.
And in your opinion, what's the key to happiness?
Knowing who you are.
And what is the best book that you've read, and what was the number one thing you learned from that?
The best book I've read was the Bible. And the one thing that I read from that was that Jesus loved me past all my flaws.
And what is your favorite quote and why?
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And because sometimes I think as human beings, we get weak and we get frustrated and disappointed and things like that. And I just remember why I'm doing it, what purpose I have on this earth to do it. And I just keep moving forward.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. The last question I have for you before we let you go is where's the best place for people to find you online?
My website is authorBrandyHunt.com.
Perfect. Thanks again, Brandy. We appreciate you coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.